Today, Brittany Renner finally gets what she deserves. Now, we're just going to go ahead and get to the video. Let's see what Brittany Renner deserves. Let's see.
Brittany Renner.
One of the discussions that happens amongst black men on the internet is about the ability to change for men. Now, almost everybody that I talk to believes that, yes, typically if a guy is one way, he'll typically be the same way for the rest of his life. And we saw that with like Brother Polite. He was a gangster at first, then became a pro-black, and we all know what he went to jail for. But there are evidence of men changing their life for the better.
This nigga's cut in this video is the most insane cut I've ever seen in my entire life. Why is this nigga's cut like this? Holy shit.
Let's look at Malcolm X. He was once a petty thug and drug dealer, and then he became one of the greatest men of God in the 60s, being the spokesperson for the Nation of Islam. Now, most guys
I didn't mean to hit that pause, but then he was murdered by the U.S. government.
I talk to believe that men have this ability only. And when it comes to women, if you tell anybody that a woman that used to be promiscuous can change, what are you gonna hear? Man, what's wrong with you, player? You can't change a hoe into a housewife, you know?
He's right.
But you can never tell me that wasn't gonna be the case for Brittany Renner. Brittany Renner.
I'll say it like this, right? Let me get on the main screen for this. Here's my take when it comes to can people change? Will people change? Overall, no, they won't. And let me explain why. After a certain point, here's how I think the brain works. The brain is like, okay, we've been doing this for so long and we still in here. Why change? That's how the brain works. The only reason you're ever going to change or go through a massive change is as if you go through a massive physical change and you have to change to survive, i.e., let's say you go bald. You know, oh shit, I have to change how I talk and move because now I'm not as physically attractive as I was with hair. I either got to start doing different stuff or looking at different avenues, you know, like, or another example, let's say you're broke. You can't move as well as you can when you're financially solvent. So you got to start talking different, acting different, doing different things in order to get by. If you're in a comfortable state, there's no reason to change, and everybody's level of comfortability is different. There's some shawties, they're comfortable being hoes. They're comfortable, you know, like getting stuff paid for and having to suck and fuck for it. There's some dudes, they're comfortable breaking into houses, stealing stuff. That's what gives them a rush. They're used to it. They're not going to change. The only time people are going to change is if they are forced to. Either they're forced to emotionally, mentally, physically, or spiritually change. And 9 times out of 10, most people aren't doing that because there's no reason to. They're getting by just fine. So I always knew, okay, so this story is about Brittany Renner, right? I always knew Brittany Renner just on the way that she talked and the way that she moved. Brittany Renner just talked and moved like a woman that was running out of time. That was it. Brittany Renner never gave me the vibe that she was the type of woman that was actually like learning like, oh, I have to change. I have to make changes. No, bro, she was a shawty that was smashing Lil Uzi Vert and he said her pussy stunk. Now, that's no knock against Brittany Renner. I know women's bodies and stuff can be different. Shit can get messed up. But like, that was her story. Her pussy stunk. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, then she wrote a book too, called My Truth or whatever. She was one of those My Truth women. You know those women where it's like they done sucked and fucked so much that now it's time for them to expose why they was fucking and sucking, how powerful they felt. It's whatever. She was one of those. So when I saw her go over to the Nation of Islam, it's like, bro, I know for a fact Shadi's not really about to convert fully to Islam, bro. She's just doing the smart thing that a lot of hoes do with any type of religion. Shadi's know, if I want to get cuffed and I've been a hoe, let me just turn to religion. Because while on the internet, a lot of dudes might be like, oh no, she's still a hoe, she's still fucked up. A lot of these dudes that are like religious don't have the internet. A lot of these dudes just want a wife to put their babies in and shit like that. So it's like they're not really, you know how many hoes I've seen get wifed? If hoes didn't get wifed, bro, we wouldn't have the population we have now. Like, hoes are always going to get wifed. The hoes are always going to like, I'm sorry. Like, it doesn't matter if men know more about women nowadays than they ever known before. Hoes are always going to get wifed, man. That's just life.
It seemed like she was changing her life, doing a whole 180.
First of all, Allahu Akbar. When I originally joined
Allahu Akbar, wali wassalah.
Instagram July of 2012, I
I apologize. I didn't mean that.
join for 2 reasons: validation and male attention. And now that I no longer need either of those things, I am
Like, just look how she talks and acts, bro. Like, y'all really thought this bitch was like gonna convert to Islam, bro? She talking too much. She's talking way too much to be a Muslim woman, bro. What are you talking about?
developing a new relationship with just social media itself.
And here's the thing I learned too, bro. A lot of you shawties that's Muslim be also giving up their ass and pussy too, bro. I was really under the assumption that when it came to religion, like the shawties like that are hoes, I truly believe in when Christian hoes, because you know Jesus love hoes too, so of course Christian hoes are gonna be up there. The shawties got a Bible verse in their bio, but be sucking dick when the sun go down. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. And then I thought it was damn, what other religions there? I know them Hindu bitches. They got like 50 guys and shit. One of them guys gonna tell them to pop that pussy. And then I thought it was Jewish shotties, because you know they're gonna do anything for a check. And then I thought Muslim shotties was like the most, like, you know, they didn't do like the fucking and shit. But bro, being in Minnesota, like, bro, these shotties, I swear these shotties, bro, all those Somali homies that I got, I'm pretty sure their main religion is Islam, right? The shit that these Somali niggas be talking, how these shotties be busting, it's like, okay. My money, you in the era of money, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, at this point, I've just come to the conclusion it doesn't matter the religion, it just matters if she's going or not.
My posting has been a bit inconsistent. I've been Muslim for 5 months and I love it here. Haven't had a drink in 6 months. Haven't had sex in 8 months.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
And this clip was evidence of her transformation, at least I thought. But we all know Brittany Renner got involved with Kevin Gates, then got divorced, and then somehow started going back to her regular way.
She looks good. I'm never gonna take that away from Brittany Renner. Brittany Renner looks good as hell.
You see, in this photo here, this is what Brittany Renner looks like right after breaking up with Kevin Gates. It was very Muslim. Then we saw this, which was very modest.
It's like the Venom symbiote just started crawling back on her ass or something.
In just a few days, we saw this.
Welcome home, Brittany. Take y'all with open arms, and you see that drink in her hand.
Yeah, basically she reverted back to full Clapathon tech material within 2 months.
Got him!
And that's not all. I'm not the biggest fan of reality shows, but obviously some people are. And if you guys don't know, when it comes to Chantel and Jackie Christie, they typically gang up on this estranged daughter by the name of Takari Lee. And if you guys don't know, Brittany Renner is like really cool with Chantel Christie. So, and that doesn't mean anything, right? But the problem is Brittany Renner is somehow interjecting herself into this family beef in which she shouldn't get involved. Like if I were to see my friend arguing with their parents online, I would just shut up, but I would never get involved on Instagram. But that's not what Brittany Renner is doing. She put this on Instagram. Chantel Christie, how soon they forget you wrote a whole book detailing the way allegedly treated by Takari Lee. By the way, I actually read it. It felt very rushed and overall like a long text message. You probably wanted to send her directly. I won't read the rest of that, but at the end, it says, terrible ass sister. Now again, Brittany Renner is still supposed to
That's not very Umdulillah of you, Brittany Renner.
be a Muslim. Like,
I've never known of the women to get into arguments and be talking to other women like that. That's not very Umdulillah of you.
yeah, we understand that you're no longer wearing the hijab, but you were still saying you still love Allah. So we're not expecting you to be like this after 2 months, because just 2 months ago, you were wearing the Muslim garb and you were being a well-behaved woman. Now you're out there doing something different. And this pissed fans off.
And I bet she got fed up as I am just looking at those comments that Brittany Renner is making towards Takari. And I just find it so crazy how she just, all of a sudden, your religion, you ain't worried about that. Where's the hijab, babe? It disappeared.
See, and this is why I always say, I'll always be a proponent of, hey man, it's very, when it comes to religion, everybody likes to say there's something or somewhat or something else, right? In the very second you step out and you do something that's not becoming of that religion, that is the first thing people are always going to attack. I'm telling y'all that right now, especially if y'all are a controversial figure. If you do not act in a certain way, if you do not act in the way that they want you to act in that religion, people forget you're human all the time once you become part of religion, because you're supposed to act in accordance with the higher power, which I understand. And I'm not defending Brittany here. This is a lesson for everyone out there. The second you step out of that garb of religion, you can no longer talk about religion. It's over for you. You're done. Do you know how many people I've seen that are Christian and will talk about the Christian faith and all that stuff, and then do like, I'm not talking about like some small shit. Like they do like even the devil's like, damn nigga, chill out. Like they'll do some shit where I'm like, yo, bro, like that's so far away from Christianity. I don't even know, like bro, you might as well join the Church of Satan or something, nigga. Like, bro, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? So always, if y'all are going to be faith practicing people, I would recommend don't be an influencer as well. And if you are going to be an influencer, make sure every skeleton in your closet is turned into dust. Don't let anybody find about anything you've done in the past, because the second that they don't like you, the mob will turn on you.
I mean, you don't want nobody to comment on that, but you can sit up here and comment and worry about all of Jackie's business.
Now, see, this is a lady that is also pissed at the whole situation too. She's a fan of the whole LA Housewives drama, but she doesn't think that Brittany Renner should be involved in it because it's simply not her business. And how could Chantel Christie allow Brittany Renner to disrespect her blood sister simply because you don't like her?
Damn.
And that person wasn't the only individual to get upset with Brittany Renner. There is another individual. Masika Kalysha was involved with Fetty Wap, and she was a young lady who faked her own kidnapping and then said that.
What are we doing, bro? Shawty faked her own kidnapping. Shawty faked one of the things that women say is one of the scariest things that can happen to them for social media, bro. I hate social media.
That it wasn't a fake kidnapping. Yeah, that's kind of how it is, right? And we all know that Fetty Wap is a rapper that has one eye. And so Masika Kalysha, who's known for starting drama online all the time, decided to throw herself in the mix. And she said this: since we're on the topic, the way Brittany played with them people's religion to become that man's other wife is crazy. He took off and she took off them people's clothes.
That's funny.
Yeah, and we've already talked about that transition from Muslim to modest to clapping it up. Muslim to modest to clapping it up. Ooh, that's like a rap mixtape. Muslim to modest to clapping it up. Muslim to modest to clapping it up. I mean, sign them to Clapathon Tech Records. Biatch!
Like, and look, here's what I was saying in the beginning of the video, right? 70% of the men on this planet, if you put Brittany Renner in front of them and she told them their whole story, would clap. 30% might have morals, be like, no, I gotta stand on business, I ain't doing it right. Because they gotta be serious niggas. Out of that 70%, I'm telling you right now, 50% of that 70% will still marry Brittany Renner if she told them everything. Only 20% of them would be peas in that situation. Like, hell no, I'm clapping, but I'm not staying with you. 50% of that 70% will still just based off that.
But of course, Brittany Renner wasn't having that. Now, instead of just being a nice Muslim lady, Brittany was like, no, I can't let that slide. She said this: sis, baby mama number 3 who faked a kidnapping to promote their irrelevant OnlyFans. Since we're on topic,
well, let me read it. Says baby mama number 3 who faked a kidnapping to promote their irrelevant OnlyFans. Since we're on the topic, religion is not exclusive. I never signed up to be one of the several people who are allowed to change their minds, and plain relationships are meant to be, but not meant to last. Bye, 40 and fried. Damn. Collected. Damn.
religion is not exclusive.
All she had to say was baby mama number 3. Because you're a fucking idiot if you're baby number 3 to Fetty Wap.
Never signed up to be one of several. People are allowed to change their minds, and plenty of relationships are meant to be, but not meant to last. Bye, 40 and fried. Masika claps back. Here you go, dumpster diving through the same old tire lines.
Here you go, dumpster dive. Nah, Lucifer, I never fake shit like yo. I was filming a TV show about trafficking for dick. Jesus.
Nah, Lucifer, I never faked ish like you. I was filming a TV show about ex trafficking where my character was beaten, kidnapped. It's crazy because I was defending your disgraceful SSA, whatever the hell that means, when people knew you was faking religion for the D.
You dumbass old nigga means ass backwards.
Who the clap sounds? Masika goes, girl, go to hell. Oh wait, everybody's speaking the same truth about you, but you mad at me? LOL, bringing up irrelevant deflections don't change the fact you got played, that you played with God for D. Next thing you're going to be Buddhist for back shots? What Buddhist for back shots? Like,
She knows how to roast really good.
Girl, that's the F up and go pray.
Hell no. To the no.
Nah, Brittany just let her do or say all this shit to her and then say shit back. Then Brittany, you gotta whoop her ass in public or something. I mean, she is 40. Just give her 10 more years and her pussy's done for her anyway. So.
Oh no.
Brittany claps back. You must have
Oh, fuck. Okay, let me read this. This is getting icy. You must have had time today since nobody's paying $4.99 to unlock an exclusive video of you losing your dildo and your gaping butthole on your OnlyFans. I have not seen or heard about you in so long that I actually thought that you really got kidnapped. You really got your nerve chiming in live at 5 minutes, chiming in live from your living room. You drowsy-eyed, dog-faced dingbat. You and everyone else who wants my pussy and don't know how to ask for it. Stop worrying about what I do with it yet. You can't even convince a nigga with one fucking eye to see your value. Jesus Christ. Shout out to your couch for keeping you booked and busy in another bitch's business, you bitter bum. Lifestyle of the bored and brainless, I suppose. Lastly, enjoy the Basketball Wives season's finale next week, you withering wench, and take your misplaced frustration up with Mona for cutting them love and hip-hop checks. Geriatric, gnarl-fingered, giddy for reply-ass nat. Now back to being utterly forgettable, you go flunky. Okay, at least Brittany stood on all 10.
today since nobody paid. You're gaping. You got your nerve. Chase them back. They worried about effing eye.
Call that bitch a flunky is crazy.
My God, what a roast. It continues. Shout out to your couch for keeping you booked and busy.
Damn, she didn't stop. Damn, nigga,
Not because people can get upset or not. Literally, Brittany Renner is just proving her point. Not that you just got into Islam for the D. It's like you got into Islam and you didn't learn anything. If you were
If she really got into Islam just so she could fuck Kevin Gates, like I gotta get my dick up. If my dick is so good I can make a bitch either change religions or get into religion, bro, then I might actually be one of the greatest men on this planet. That's a very hard thing to do. Usually it's the other way around. Usually the poom poom makes you change, not the meats. Shit, that's crazy.
really in Islam and you were concerned for the faith, you wouldn't be on Instagram getting involved in Chantel Christie's beef. You would be more concerned with things that brought you, some level of happiness. But because you don't have Kevin Gates in your life anymore, basically you're just telling the world that without a man, I can't help but self-destruct myself. But if you were really with Allah and you're really with the faith, this wouldn't bother you. You would be worried about something else. And if anything, you would keep your comments to yourself, but you're not. And so you never really healed, although you were going around lying and saying that you were. And this is the problem that a lot of people have with religion. They use religion as a temporary means of escaping, and it never works because they never really realize that they are the problem and that they need to get some help. And typically,
Brittany, like, I understand this video is like making fun of Brittany Renner. Brittany Renner's an easy person to make fun of, but bro, Brittany Renner is literally going to be fine. She's got a baby with a basketball player. I'm pretty sure she got some bread out of Kevin Gates. Like, bro, Brittany Renner is literally going to be fine. Like, as long as she stays pretty and she doesn't and she knows how to invest her bread, there's gonna be some dude out there that just randomly comes into money that she talks to that's gonna be like, that she can convince, like, hey, you gotta wait for my pussy, and he's gonna go for that stupid shit. And then she's gonna get married. Like,
that help is not always in religion. You kind of have to understand that you have to do a whole self-evaluation of what's going on. And clearly Brittany Renner never did that. And that's why she's having the problems that she's having. I think any of us, no matter what the faith is, we should first understand the number one rule: stay out of somebody else's business. Okay? That's number one. And if we mind our business, we would focus on what we need to focus on to get better. When we focus on someone else's business, it just basically means that we're unhappy and we're causing more chaos.
Getting involved in someone else's business is the quickest way to get your life messed up, because eventually you will have to take a side in the person's business. Now, if they bring getting involved in someone's business is different than them bringing their business to you. If you insert yourself in the business, you have to take everything that comes with that. If they insert yourself, if they bring the business to you and you care about the person, that's different. In this case, she was just, bro, these are influencers, man. They have to be in each other's business all the time to stay relevant. So it's like it doesn't really like matter for real.
And the world sees that. Like the guy who would want to deal with Brittany Renner right now, if he was serious, he would understand that she's like messy and she's 33 years old, and you would think by this time she would be past that, and she's not. And it just looks like it was all for Phil, and you're still a booty clapper, and everybody knows it.
Yeah, bro. Brittany Renner is too deep in the hole, man. There's no way you could be doing what Brittany Renner's been doing for so long, getting the money as fast as she's been getting it by doing this, and then like out of all the dudes you transfer to Islam for, you don't transfer to Islam for an unknown dude. You transfer to Islam for fucking Kevin Gates. That's how I knew like this wasn't. The second I saw she got married to Kevin Gates, I'm like, he's either gonna put a baby in her and leave and go get with some other shawty. You decided you wanted your husband to be the dude that started a car battery with his hands. You think that dude's not gonna stop fucking bitches? Like, bro, all these rappers, all these entertainers, all these dudes, bro, all they do, they do three things. They get fast money by being controversial. They all cheat. A majority of them all cheat. And then they just go on with their lives. It's not a big deal to them. So it's like, y'all gotta understand and see the writing on the wall of these celebrities. A lot of these celebrities are the only way you can be a celebrity and not constantly, and the only way you can be in a celebrity and have a healthy relationship is if you have some shit like Denzel, where your wife's not really that known and y'all stay out the fucking way. All y'all issues are out the fucking way. If your girl's a celebrity and you're a celebrity and y'all are always in the media, y'all are going to break up. I do not know what to tell you. All in all, man, y'all make sure to come to the 9th floor. All the socials are right down there below, man. Come to the 9th floor so y'all can learn the game the right way. I'm out this bitch. Peace.